Xiaomi to launch one of the more excited smartphone on earth. Apparently, the 10th iPhone or iPhone X is all set to cost $1,000, and believe it or not, Oppo is the new Apple of China. All of this and a lot more in today's 4th episode of Tech Teachers Weekly. But before we do, my name is Jonathan, this is Tech Teachers, and let's get started. Let's start today's episode by taking a look at the Chinese smartphone manufacturer Xiaomi, which is all set to launch the Xiaomi Redmi Pro 2 with Snapdragon 660 in Q2 2017. Why are we that excited about the smartphone? It is due to the fact that Snapdragon 660 is a custom cryo-core CPU made by Qualcomm, and it features the newer Cortex A73 cores clocked at 2.2 GHz, 4 Cortex A73 cores, and 4 Cortex A53 cores clocked at 1.9 GHz, which is going to give the same performance as Snapdragon 820 or 821, which are flagships. And what is more excited is that the Xiaomi Redmi Pro 2 is going to cost just 15,000 INR for the 4GB RAM and 64GB storage variant, alongside 6GB RAM and 128GB storage is going to cost 18,000 INR. But don't you think Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 should be this smartphone? Anyways, while we're talking about Chinese smartphone manufacturers, why don't we talk about the company which is all set to manufacture the newest BlackBerry smartphones, as Alcatel or TCL is all set to launch the Alcatel Idol 5S, which were recently spotted on Geekbench, and the benchmark gap tells us that the Alcatel Idol 5 and 5S are all set to feature MediaTek's newest Helio P20 SoC. Really? Let's now take a look at the Indian smartphone manufacturer Lava, which today has launched the world's first true VoLTE capable smart feature phone. Yes, it's not a smartphone, but indeed a smart feature phone. The smartphone costs for just 3,333. That's 3333. And alongside, specs include a 1.2 GHz quad-core SoC from an unknown company, 512 megabits of RAM, and a 2.4-inch screen, along with a VGA camera if you're interested in. But it's one of its kind, with it being world's first true VoLTE capable 4G smart feature phone. From smartphone to smart feature phone, let's now take a look at the most popular messaging site, WhatsApp, which with its latest update gives you an option to enable two-step authentication before you log in. But how to enable it? Go check the link in the description for full tutorial. Let's now take a look at the successor to the OnePlus 3 or OnePlus 3T, which is apparently going to be called as OnePlus 5, not OnePlus 4. However, the successor to the OnePlus 3 or 3T is going to feature Snapdragon 835 inerts with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of inbuilt storage, and for the first time in the OnePlus history, a Quad HD Super AMOLED display, and the price is set to be all the way up to $499 US, which is still a steal. Sorry for the bad pun. And finally, let's take a look at the 10th iPhone or iPhone X, which, if reports are true, is going to cost $1,000 US. So be sure to sell your kidneys before even thinking of buying the newest iPhones. So that pretty much winds up the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. If you did, and feeling like the one who is so happy that we bought a new microphone feeling, make sure to crack that like button. But if you thought this video sucked, you better know what to do. But if you loved it and want to see more such awesome videos dropping at least twice a week, then it's no better time than hit the subscribe button. Until then, this has been your host Jonathan from TechTeachers, reminding you to check out my previous video, that is the Lenovo K6 Power review, for which the links can be found below. Until then, thanks for watching.